Sup? Yeah. Sup, you chuckle fucks? It's your boy, Dark Raikou here with What If Issei Had God Powers? Now, this is literally part 6 of this What If. So let me begin. Let me shut the fuck up. It seems you guys like part 5. I think, wait, I can't remember. So yeah, some of you like part 5. Yeah, not the point. Let me begin into this What If. Let me shut the fuck up and let me just start. So, I will begin into this What If. But we go into mostly Issei and Kazutora. Now, we go into mostly both of them mostly Issei kind of went home, while Kazutora also kind of went home. But of course, Valerie, she was kind of stoked from mostly, well, she was not stoked. She was dumbfounded from the fact that she found out that Albion and Dietrich are actually females. Mostly, they're not male dragons or female dragons, which made her just confused. Of course, Albion, also known as Shiro, did tell Valerie that Issei did see them. He just completely ignored them. Yeah, mostly Issei is just going to just think that mostly they are basically trying the other side. That's what mostly Issei probably thinks. Which mostly Shiro is crying because she actually wants to be outside. She tried to ask for Issei to kind of get her out. Of course, this is where Valerie says she was also talking to him about that, because she actually likes mostly Shiro from, well, mostly being able to go outside, since they're considered our best friends. But yeah, doesn't work. Well, mostly Shiro's happy for Valerie for understanding. But yeah, of course, we go into mostly Issei kind of going home. Now, of course, with that, those two kind of happening, we go into Issei kind of going home. Issei say, hey, Dietrich. It doesn't work well. Mostly Dietrich and his like male voice kind of says, yes. Issei says, so how was you trying out the other side? Was it fun? Boring? I don't know. I'm just here to just kind of talk. I'm bored right now. I mean, I can always just go fight against devils for another reason, but just to piss off the Grimmery. This is where, well, mostly Dietrich sweat drops and just says, you do realize that's actually my true form, right? This is where, well, Issei say, nice joke there, Issei. Nice joke there, Dietrich. That's a good one. This is where Dietrich says, no, I'm literally a fucking girl. What? This is where Issei right now just blanks for a second. Completely just blanks. This is where, well, mostly Dietrich says, I'm literally a girl. My name isn't Dietrich, it's Akane. The only reason why people believe that me and Albion are, well, not girls, mostly guys, was because we changed our kind of female version to a male version. So not many dragons or mostly dominating kind of like guys from Supernatural go after us most of the time. Or go after our hostess most of the time. And I didn't want to just serve some random bastard. Some very perverted bastard. This is where, well, mostly Issei blinks out and just kind of stands there for a second and just kind of says, what did I just, what? Issei right now is just completely blank out of his mind. This is where, well, mostly Dietrich says, not Dietrich, mostly Akane. Akane says, Issei, are you there? Her voice just became lower, mostly back to being a female voice and not a male-ish voice. This is where, well, Issei says, I'm here, I'm quite shocked. That's what I am. I'm in shock. This is where, well, mostly Issei said, completely just telling the truth. Akane blushes and says, sorry about that. This is where, well, Issei says, no, I just literally told Kazutora that you were basically trying out the other side. This is where Akane blushes. This is where, well, mostly she says, well, not really. I was trying out the guy side, if that's what you're talking about. She kind of blushed a little bit. That's where Issei says, never mind. So weird. It's so weird actually having a female dragon instead of a male partner friend. It's weird for me. This is where, well, mostly mostly not Dietrich. Akane just blushes and says, yeah, sorry about that. He says, no, it's not that. Mostly, yeah, you don't need to apologize. I should have seen this with my 6 eyes most of the time. Not the point. So what exactly, wait, no. I was there to actually talk to you before kind of revealing to me about your true self. Mostly both you and, Shiro. This is where Akane says, yeah, Shiro, about you two kind of saying that both of you are girls. I was actually going to talk to Shiro about mostly releasing her limit, well, mostly her, the limits on from God's kind of creation. This is where, well, right now, Akane right now, she just says, yes, please, do it. This is where, well, I kind of just said, and right now blush and say, I'm sorry. This is where I almost see, even though you can't see the blush because they're mostly talking through mostly the mind skip, but yeah. This is where Issei says, huh? I thought you would hate her. No, I made a promise with her, okay? Besides, we're both sisters somewhat, even though we are rivals somewhat at the same time. But we're sisters because we're gonna join something. This where, well, she didn't want to just specifically say what she wanted to join about, which Issei didn't say anything. He didn't care too much. Issei said, sure, I will be able to kind of free from her kind of limits from God, but again, I have to put limits for mostly the supernatural, not to target Valerie or I. This is where mostly D-Jerk, also known as kind of nod and says, it's fine, it's really fine. This is where mostly Issei says, but first I have to think of the seals, so I won't limit as much as possible. Besides, I don't want mostly Valerie to go after me and annoy me, kind of telling me that the seals are kind of messing up with her own magic. That's what I'm thinking about. This is where mostly Akane nodded and says, that would be fine. Didn't you talk to her about that? Well, I did, and then Kazutora, the crazy maniac of an evil dragon's son bastard, wanted to fucking fight me. And so we couldn't go full power because Valerie was just standing there just looking at us, trying to analyze us, which it was weird. This is where we almost see, also, Dick Akane says, how did you even become friends with Kazutora anyway? This is where we almost see, I kind of always wonders that, why Issei Kurokawa even became friends with Kazutora, what's it called? Hanamaya. How did mostly both you and him became friends? When clearly, Kazutora is basically a crazy dragon, well, evil dragon warrior, basically a crazy psychotic kid. This is where, well, Issei swears and says, God, thank you for actually making me feel better about myself, Akane. Akane says, well, I'm telling the truth. Both of you are insane psychos and mostly psychopaths most of the time. Besides, think about what you've been talking about with him. Killing devils. That's not what normal people say. That's what exorcist says, but you know, I'm not an exorcist. That is true, you're not an exorcist. You're a dragon user. Well, I mean, I have the boosted gear, but I also have my other abilities. That's right, Issei right now talks to Akane. Yes, I know about your other abilities, and I can't believe that's such a very strong, overpowered family. It's quite mostly, the Kurokawa family is quite one of the rarest families because they're quite literally born to be powerful as hell. Your brother, Zana Kurokawa, was quite powerful even though he didn't use his abilities most of the time. And of course, it's always overprotected of you. This is what, well, mostly Issei nodded. Yes, that's how Azana, well, big brother Azana was always protective of me. He didn't even use his own abilities. He just made sure to protect me most of the time with his own kind of abilities. He was quite strong, amazing, powerful. I wish I was like him a lot. Even going to jail? Maybe not. This is where mostly Issei switch off. Exactly. I know you like to admire him a lot, but still, you do realize that he also did go to jail from the fact he killed someone. Yeah, I should. Never mind. This is where mostly Issei says, just leave me alone, okay? I still admire my older brother, Issei said. I know that. Still, can't believe Kazutora is basically the son of mostly Crom Crutch. Yeah, when we found that out, I still didn't care. I saw Kazutora still as an annoying prick, so yeah. Exactly. You two literally are made to be rivals because how both of you are psychotic. When I've been rivals, best friends, psychotic best friends. This is where mostly says, screw you. Even though my family, the Kurokawa family, are basically born to be strong, overpowered, and amazing with their abilities, we do have a curse of being psychotic. Exactly. If I turn you into a dragon, which I know you're not going to be willingly wanting to be turned into a dragon, you're going to turn into an evil dragon just thanks to your curse of your psychopath side most of the time. This is what mostly Issei says. Sheesh. Thanks for telling me. This is where mostly I kind of just nodded. Just say, I'm just telling you, just in case you ever want to turn into a dragon. I don't really want to turn into a dragon, you know, just because if I turned into a dragon, I would attract more females, and I know I don't really want to attract more females because there's too much of a bothersome someone. Besides, I still gotta go mostly go visit mostly Uta. This is where Issei said, with a very hint of blush a little bit on his face. Right now, Akane gets jealously because, well, she becomes jealous because she knows who Uta is, and is the only other girl that's actually, we'll see, interested in Issei, but she also has a psychotic kind of personality also. This is where, well, she's kind of yandere a little bit, but of course, mostly Issei doesn't mind that little personality. He actually digs it a little bit, but not the point. This is where, well, Akane is always angry about it, but not the point. But of course, you go into mostly Issei kind of keep walking to his house until this where mostly when he walks to his house, he sees literally a stray right now broken into his house and coming out of the door looking for people. This where, well, mostly the stray is a devil, and of course Issei says, either this devil literally target me or this devil is just trying to kill my parents. Whichever it is, I don't care. This is where, well, Issei says, hey, fucker, you. The devil turns around. It's literally a stray, but he's kind of humanoid. The devil says, huh? You can see me. I guess I got to kill you. But first, tell me where the heroes are at. Vacation. You can't be fucking serious. Vacation where? Fucking Germany. Why there? Because Adolf Hitler. Now fuck off. This is where Issei right now makes a red ball pierce in his like mostly finger and just launches it straight towards mostly the mostly not curse bear, mostly the stray, killing in an instant and kind of almost destroying his house. But luckily he managed to make a magic kind of circle appears next the mostly house, so it didn't get destroyed. This is where, well, he just kills the hell out of the mostly stray. He says whatever, he can remember that to his grave. This is where mostly kind of switch up and says, do you really just had to say that? Well, I don't care too much. Pretty much, hey. Okay, brother, I could have said Russia and then say Stalin, but whatever. I mean, screw it. I'm about to become the new Soviet Union kind of man. Dude, this is where, well, Issei somehow pulls out a hat from Soviet Union and just says, start pleading for Soviet Union. This is where we'll see, I kind of says, okay, no, not today with the Looney Tunes shit. No. Issei says, fine. Issei throws the hat away, but this is where, well, he walks into his house, kind of looks around, sees that nothing was really messed up, looking around for anything kind of, either kind of energy signatures, until he sees a magic signature. The magic signature is that of a phoenix. Riser tried to kill me. Mostly Issei right now stays silent and just thinks that the Riser tried to kill him. Which if Riser tries to literally kill him, he's going to murder Riser. Because he already knows who Riser is, because that was literally one of the devils that actually kept pissing him off by trying to attack him. Because mostly the devil thought it would be a good idea to kill a pretty boy one time that Issei was in a different mostly town. But yeah, mostly it was a coincidence, but not the point. Mostly Riser messed with Izana and Issei in Tokyo Shiba City, which mostly made Izana beat the shit out of mostly Riser one time, and then Issei, and then back to Izana, but not the point. Making, well, mostly Riser scared of the Kurokawa family. Issei says, this is where he gets to the magic circle, kind of like mostly signature, and looks at it, and of course it doesn't feel like Riser's magic signature. The only way he can tell is because thanks to his 6 eyes allowing him to see the mostly magic, there's kind of like different mostly lines, or not different lines, mostly different kind of magic or signatures that, think of it like different lines. Mostly Riser's line of magic signature is like a brightish yellowish kind of like mostly magic, and there's different types. Now of course this one is literally different from mostly Riser's, because Riser's is literally a yellowish orange kind of color. A little bit brighter than normal. This one's a little bit much more brighter than Riser's, which he doesn't care. He just gets annoyed that Riser literally thinks it would be a good idea to probably send another Phenix fucker to send a stray towards him. Because if that's the case, he's going to kill him. But then again, the stray asks for a Hyodo and a Kurokawa. Unless this person doesn't know about the Kurokawa family, which he suspects, then that would be the case. This work well. He says, so who will be the fucker who will try to kill me? I can contact Riser to see if he will. Actually, I should just contact him also. I still remember kind of using this kind of like paper. This is where, well, he makes a portal appears next to him, like a magic circle, but then it turns to like a rift. He pulls out this paper that literally has a Phenix signature, and this is where Issei says, "Come out, you son of a bitch." This is where Issei uses a lot of magic to right now pull out Riser from wherever the fuck he's at. We go into a POV of mostly a fried chicken right now, kind of. Well, thinking of how to get out of this damn marriage. Because, well, Riser's not a bad guy in this one because he changed entirely from the whole time he got his ass kicked from either Issei or even Zana. But this is where, well, he's thinking of how to get out of mostly the marriage between Rias and him. The only reason why is because, well, he knows how Rias is a spoiled little brat and quite annoying. He doesn't want to date or marry someone so spoiled and little annoying. Unless he wants to put his hands on her to just shut her the fuck up. Which it would be kind of bad reputation if mostly Devil Society finds that out. Which he just wants to kind of keep mostly the power of his barrage between his own mostly power, mostly inside his own kind of barrage. So of course he wanted to actually marry what's it called, his queen. But of course, well, he has to marry this goddamn spoiled little brat who still isn't mature enough to be even considered to be a devil woman, a devil spoiled little princess. But yeah, this is where he feels like, well, he was about to talk to Raffle because Raffle appears saying, "Big brother." That's where right now, not Raffle, Riser says, "Yes, Raffle, do you need something?" This is where, well, Raffle says, "Yes, aren't we going to the human world to go talk to Rias about the marriage?" Yeah, wait, let me first do something real fast. This is where, well, right now, Raffle says, "Okay, and what's that?" Go get something to drink. This is where, well, Raffle says, "Okay." This is where Riser was about to leave until he feels like a magic circle appears underneath him. For some reason, it's a contract magic circle and he just disappears. This is where, well, he appears in a house right now in a couch because Issei literally threw the paper. And this is where Issei was getting like a beer drink. And this is where, well, he comes back to, well, the living room just to see Riser. He says, "It took you long enough. I thought I was using so much magic to already pull, I don't know, fucking great red for the damn paper. Not the point. I'm here to talk to you, son of a bitch. I didn't expect you to try to kill me again." Issei right now has his white hair out. His white kind of like spiky-ish long hair. Of course, we're having his both eyes, mostly blue, crystallized blue, and kind of like a scarlet red. This is where, well, Issei does have kind of a tannish, palish skin, but not the point. This is where Issei is glaring at mostly Riser. Issei sits right now in mostly a chair right in front of Riser. That's where Issei is drinking a beer right now because, well, yeah, he can take beers from his father, but not the point. This is where, well, Issei says, "Listen here, you son of a bitch. Why the hell did you attack me?" This is where Riser looks confused, but he already knows who exactly this person is, and it's none other than Issei Kurokawa. He said, fuck, what are you doing here to contact me?" Issei says, "Not the point, asshole. Tell me, why the hell do I have, how should I say, a magic signature?" Issei points to the magic signature that's over there of the Phenix here. This is where, well, we'll see Riser says, what? He looks at the magic signature and says, "That's not mine. I know that's not yours. Did you contact someone from your family to go send a stray to this house?" This is where, well, we'll see Riser says, "No, I didn't. None of my family even knows about what the fuck this place is. What is this place anyway? I can feel other devils in this territory, which I know Tokyo Shiba City doesn't have. We're not in Tokyo Shiba City. Okay, so where are we? Kuo. Kuo? This is where Riser right now stutters out. Yes, Kuo. You know, a small little town that's kind of near Tokyo Shiba City. This is where, well, mostly or just Tokyo in general. Oh, I see. I see then. This is where, well, Riser says, "Well, I'm just surprised. I wasn't expecting you to be here. Let's see. That magic signature, let me look at it closely." This is where Riser goes up to it. This is where, well, he touches his hand on it, just to kind of use a bit of fire to try to see what it is. And this is where, well, Riser says, huh? This is confusing. But why did my older brother right now attack you? This is where, well, Riser questioned out loud. He says, "How the fuck should I know? Who exactly is your older brother?" My older brother, well, there's three older siblings that I have. The third oldest of mostly someone who's older than me is my older sister named mostly Marileona kind of Phenix, and then other than that, above her is someone named Naruto Phenix. Mostly he is kind of the second oldest. Okay. Why the hell did he attack me? Or mostly attack the Hyoto family because it's a Hyoto residence. This is where Riser says, that's what I want to know about. I don't actually understand how a Phoenix, another Phoenix from my family, understands about the Kurokawa family. This is where, well, because mostly if I wanted to say something truthfully, none of my family members know about the Kurokawa family. I kept that shit to my grave because I did not want other family members to go fight against your family, especially Izana. This is where, well, Issei Inada says, okay, then why the fuck is Naruto Phoenix targeting me? Did you perhaps hurt a girl named Gremory Rias? I perhaps think. Or did you target some devil? This is where, well, Issei says, I bitch smack a red hair bitch. I didn't attack any other Pacific devils, if you want to think about it. I just killed a bunch of other strays. And other than that, I think I have a good relationship with Sona. But that's all. Sona Sefri. This is where, well, Rise of Phoenix says, I see. That's weird. Wait, let's see. This is where Riser starts using his brain for once. Well, he uses most of the time because he doesn't actually talk in third person anymore. He's not arrogant. He does act arrogant when he's with high nobles, but no longer that arrogant because he got his ass kicked by literally two humans that have basically the powers of God, but not the point. But this way, well, we'll see Riser says, let's see. If Naruto Phoenix was here in Kuo, but of course the other heiresses should be able to sense them, unless maybe they weren't here, or maybe Sona will sense him, but that's not the point. Let's see, why would Naruto Phoenix attack you? This is where, well, he then thinks about it, and then remembers how mostly the Phoenix is kind of, well, mostly not all Phoenixes are obsessed with the Gremory family, because, yeah, mostly there are kind of obsessed with the Bell family because of the power of destruction. But this is where, well, mostly the Bell family does not have any, like, female kind of, like, members, like, at the same similar age for, like, the younger Phoenixes. Of course, the only one that's actually close to the Bell family is the Gremory. Thanks to Ria's Gremory, but not the point. Of course, Sir Zex, but they're mostly after Ria's Gremory. Of course, Riser's not really after Ria's Gremory. He shows that he has a dislike to her, but privately because, well, because, let me say it again. Because he doesn't really like a spoiled little brat most of the time, how her personality is so spoiled and so annoying most of the time. So, of course, he then thinks that maybe his older brother has a crush on her. If that's the case, then shit, shouldn't he take the marriage responsibility? If that's the case, that would have been better. This is where, well, he then thinks about it. If I would have married Rias, if I would have took her as my concubess, does that mean Rias would have cheated with me, with mostly Naruto Phoenix? So that would be, I see. This is where, well, mostly Riser right now kind of just says, I knew it. This is where, well, mostly Issei says, what do you know? So I kind of have a theory, but mostly I'm actually going to have to be fighting against the Gremory girl named Ria's Gremory, or in your opinion, the Gremory bitch. But not the point. I mean, I'll probably use that name also. But not the point. I'll be having to fight her in a couple of like weeks, days. I don't know how long, but I'll have to fight her in either a mostly rating gyms to kind of get her into my marriage contract or whatever that my family decided to put for the Gremory family, and the Gremory family accepted it. So I literally have a marriage proposal with Ria's Gremory. Yeesh, that sucks. Issei literally says, this Riser says, I know, right? It fucking sucks because I don't want to date some soy little brat. And this is where, well, Naruto, not Naruto, mostly Issei nodded. Okay. If I defeat her in the marriage kind of contract, because it's kind of easy to defeat a weakling. That's why I don't like marrying her, because she's kind of weak and pathetic. She doesn't actually train. But if I defeat her in this marriage contract, I will have to marry her. That means if I marry her and we do either have or we don't have it, sexual stuff. I feel like she would try to cheat on me with mostly Naruto Phoenix. And yeah, this is where, well, mostly Issei says. So, Naruto Phoenix is a so-called second heir to the Phoenix family. Yes, yes. But he should be already married. What the hell? How old is he? He's actually around kind of almost, well, 26. Reyes is 18. And you're saying that Naruto Phoenix is 26. Yes. How old are you? Somewhere around 20. This is where almost see Naruto says, I see. So you're basically telling me that I am 3 years and my brother Azanas was like basically the same age as you, but you still got your ass kicked by someone who was actually 3 years younger. This is where, well, Riser Phoenix says, okay, let's not go into details with you and I. Not the point. I hate the fact that I have to go fucking marry a kind of red-haired bitch. So why don't you preferably just lose? If I lose on purpose, then that means that people are not going to respect the Phoenix clan family, and I will probably be disowned in an instant. This is where almost you say, no, I see. No one really wants to be disowned that much. How about this? I will fight. How about this? I will. Wait. How? Who is actually the? Well, not who is it. Mostly, Surzek's Gremory or Surzek's Lucifer. How close is he with his sister? Very close. Like dearly love her entirely. Okay. If I manage to get a paper from him to go bust on the marriage when you win the rating games, and I manage to kind of convince him to have a rating games so I can beat you, free her from the marriage, and then expose your damn brother, because not like I said, I don't want strays to go after my new adoptive foster parent. If that happens and they die, I will literally slaughter all the Phoenix members without a care in the world. So if you think I'm joking, you should already know what happened last time. This is where Riser pals right now and say, yes, that is not a very good idea to have. This is where, say. Now, not the point. Still, we need, some goddamn evidence to expose the damn Phoenix. Because I don't know how your parents feel about the second heir. Well, they don't feel, they love the first heir a lot. The first heir is right now around 31 in human years, if you want to talk about it. Well, not 31. He's actually around, we'll see. He looks like 31 in human years, but he's actually around 300. And that's why Naruto Phoenix is kind of around 200. Mariana Phoenix is actually around kind of 80-ish. And since I'm all kind of still young, I'm 20. While the little kind of Phoenix is actually 16. This is where almost Issei says, I see. Gosh, I still don't understand with double years how long people can live. We can live for a pretty long time. I don't know about the Kurokawa family. Hey. I might not be able to live long, but I can still wipe out an entire race of devils. Without a care. Yes, that's what I'm terrified about. Which is not a great idea to have. Issei says, yeah. Let's just start with this whole shit so I can actually, kind of beat the shit out of this goddamn Phoenix. So where exactly is the Phoenix anyway? Because I'm gonna hurt him first and then come back. This is where, mostly, Riser says, I don't want to tell you, but if I have to tell you, because if push comes to shove, maybe I have to tell you. But it will be at this location. This is where he gives Issei where it will be the location at. It kind of is in the underworld, which Issei does not mind going down there and beating the shit of Naruto Phoenix if he sends another damn stray. But not the point. Does it work? Well, we go into mostly a time skip after this meeting between Riser and Issei. Now, of course, Issei won't hurt the fried chicken because mostly the fried chicken isn't an arrogant piece of shit like in original canon. He's actually much more calmer and, of course, nicer, and at the same time, not as an arrogant prick most of the time. He also can use his fucking brain, and he doesn't talk in third person. This is where, mostly, Riser is kind of just horrified the fact that he has to fight against Rias in what's called rating games. Because, he knows that Rias is not going to be able to defeat him at all. Which sucks. because, well, even though she got a new palm piece, because Naruto did say that she did get a new palm piece, it's mostly a Longitis user who is lower tier than him, because has the boosted gear, but not the point. Which made Riser Phenix much more pale, because if Issei can literally wipe out the, what's it called, double race, a small portion, or probably a medium portion, without a Sacred Gear. Let's just hear about the fact that he has a boosted Longitis, the fact that he can boost for infinity times, whatever. And just be able to just wipe out probably the whole double race after that point. But we'll see if he was still kind of around either 13 or 14. Now that he's 17, he probably improved a lot. He's stronger. He probably has alliance with other people. Izana's probably also 10 times stronger now than normal, which scares Riser a lot. Makes him fear for his life. But not the point. But this is where, well, mostly we go into, well, Riser knowing about the other Longitis user named Midori. And Midori is not that strong. Entirely, if you give him a little bit of despair, mostly the courage and bravery dragon twin head, mostly the twin dragon's Longitis, will probably be easily just destroyed. Yeah. This is where, well, mostly Issei just told Riser just to kind of tell him about the red dragon. And how, well, not powerful it is, it might just give him PTSD, because he beat the shit out of Midori last time. That's why, oh, mostly when the rating games did come to happen 10 days later, because Issei was there watching, and of course, this is where, well, Sona, who was actually also told, or not told, we'll see, Sona did ask Issei to help Rias, which Issei thought about it, but this is where, well, he asked for a favor. But this time, not from her, but from the Double King, if that's what mostly is going to be needed. This is where we'll see Sona's size, which she did manage to contact Seraph, even though she didn't want to contact Sir Sex, and say that there will be someone powerful enough to be able to free his sister, but want favors in return. Which mostly Sir Sex's size, but of course he didn't meet the person in person. After, well, not in person, mostly Gracie appears to kind of meet with him, that being Issei Kurokawa. Now, of course, Issei Kurokawa decides not to, like, dye his hair. Decides to just keep it white, when mostly both of his blue crystal eyes and red, kind of scarlet eye, just appear in his eyes, but not the point. He has them closed for right now, but when Gracie appears in his room, because Issei was literally fucking sleepy, this is where, well, Gracie kind of just looks at the boy who is actually considered to be named Issei Hyoto, because, yeah, Issei Hyoto / Kurokawa, but not the point. This is where, well, she knows that the boy is still sleeping, but decides to wake him up by using a bit of ice. This is where, well, it managed to freeze and kind of wake up Issei by jolting him up, because Issei was woken instantly. And this is where he glares at the person who did that, and it was none other than Gracie. Issei said, well, what are you doing in my room? Actually, why is there a female in my room? The only time I ever have a female over my freaking room would be other than mostly Uta or someone else. But not the point. This is where Issei says, who exactly are you? This is where Gracie says, my name is Gracie Luciferus. I think that's how you say it. I can't remember. This is where, well, Issei says, okay. Gracie says, so you will be the one to be fighting against Rice to free Ria's Creamery, just for some favors. Yes. This is where Issei also managed to get evidence from the damn Phenix named Naruto in 10 days, but yeah. Not the point. He also found another strain in his house, but he just killed the shit out of it instantly. He wiped the hell out of it, but yeah, he just smacked the shit out of the like straight instantly and killing it, and it's splatting into the like wall and just destroying it by just turning nothing but dust. This is where, oh, he says it's so fucking annoying. But this is where, oh, we go back into Issei and even Gracie. Gracie noticed Issei's eyes, which one is crystallized blue and the other one is scarlet red. This is where, well, she's amazed and kind of blushing about the eye color that Issei has. Issei says, hello, so you want me to fight against Riser Phenix and beat him up and then free Ria's Creamery because of the favors, right? This is where Gracie nodded. How many favors would he want? 3 favors. This is where, well, mostly Gracie nodded. Okay, that'll be okay. This is where, well, Issei says, good to know. Now, if you don't mind me, I'm going to sleep because I feel like when the hell would this start? Somewhere around the morning? Good, because I need fucking sleep. Because right now, where the fuck did you wake me up? Issei grabs his phone, which he forgets he had brightness. And he's like, oh, fuck, my eyes. He looks straight into his phone now after a while and sees that it's literally fucking 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. He's not going to stand was wake up for at least fucking 3 more hours. He says, there's another room over there across my room or whatever. If you want to go sleep, you can go sleep. But I feel so fucking tired. Oh, goddamn it. Actually, wait, let me go mostly text someone to actually see if they want to come and actually watch a battle. This is where, well, Crispy nodded. This is where Issei text someone. Mostly text them and / call them. This is where, well, mostly the text didn't went through because it seems that person might have his phone silenced or something. But he knows that this person probably is hearing music while sleeping. So, of course, where, well, Issei decided to call him up straight up. He didn't care about mostly the person's sleep. This is where the person managed to answer after a while and says, What? What the fuck do you want? This is where, well, he screams into the phone, screaming at Issei. Issei says, chill, fuck off. But not the point. I'm here to just call you if you want to go to the underworld and kind of fuck up some things. This is where Issei said quietly. This is where, well, mostly for Grace Week just to go inside. Which she already went inside her room, mostly the room just to fall asleep because she was also tired. But this is where Issei also made a magic circle around him, so mostly she wouldn't hear. This is where, well, right now Kazutora hears this and says, wait, underworld? Say less when? 7 o'clock in the morning. So wake up a little bit about like around 6:15 just to come to my house. Got it, bet. Say less. Say the fuck less. This is where, well, mostly Kazutora just decided to fall asleep, but couldn't, so of course he waited until he can fall asleep back again. But yeah, this is where, well, this time he did kind of mostly, he was thinking of blocking Issei's phone number, but decided to just let it off and fall asleep. But yeah, Issei fell back asleep. But yeah, wake up 3 hours later, and of course Kazutora's at the house. This is where Grace Week's there, and even Issei, they get teleported to the underworld. We go into mostly Riser and Reyes being married off. This is where, well, mostly a Phenix that is there. Mostly there is actually kind of like the Phenix family there, and even the Gremory family there being there. Mostly Azari, Zodicus, I think that's his name. Gremory, and even Vali, I forgot her name. I don't remember, not Vali, mostly. I don't remember her name. Fuck. Mostly great Reyes' mother. There's also Surzex and even Reyes there. Reyes is actually getting married, but yeah. Reyes' Parage's there, except for what's called Midori, because Midori was pretty damn hurt and scarred for life because when Riser literally told him about the Red Dragon Emperor being much more powerful than him, literally Midori had PTSD and got easily burned in an instant by Riser. Distracted, but whatever. Which Reyes didn't understand, and how Issei, or not Issei, mostly Riser managed to find out the battle between Midori and Issei, which Reyes was very upset for the fact that she was going to get married off to Riser, which she didn't want to, and she was still very angry at the fact that literally the only fucking mistake that she ever had was letting Midori fight against Issei when Issei was insane and possibly didn't care about anyone. Literally did not care about the Devil Society neither. But yeah. Of course, the word Riser is actually kind of groping and saying, come on, where the fuck are you, Kurokawa? I need you now, just because I don't even care if Izana shows up. Like, show up, so one of you. Just show up. I don't care who it is. Just show up and save me from this goddamn marriage. I don't want to be here. This is where Riser is thinking in his head. Right now, praying to dear God, because even though God is dead, he doesn't care if he's a devil or not. He'd rather pray for goddamn just someone. He doesn't care if he's even praying to this goddamn like different pantheon gods. Like he prays to fucking, I don't know, fucking like the Greek god fucking Zeus or even Ares. Just show up. He does not care. He needs someone to save his ass because, well, he doesn't want to be in this goddamn marriage with the spoiled little brat. This is where, well, mostly Riser's family's there. Mostly Riser's oldest brother is actually there. Mostly the first brother, the second brother, older sister, his younger sister being Raffle, and also his family being, what's it called? His father, the Phenix household, but not the point, and also his mother. I forgot her name also, but not the point. I think it was Lady Phoenix or whatever. For right now, I think that's what they said in the anime. I can't remember. But not the point. But of course, it worked. Well, mostly all the devils are kind of happy seeing this now marriage of two pure blood devils going to get married off and actually being able to have more pure blooded. Because even though Rice would rather not have a pure blooded because he doesn't care, he's actually having to be married off like this. This is where we go into mostly the kind of like everyone being quiet. Of course, the person like trying to propose them both to be married off. But this is where the door hinges were kicked off the goddamn hinges. This is where it was none other than fucking Issei fucking like blasting the door in an instant, not even kicking it. He didn't kick it. Mostly he was thinking of kicking it, and Kazutora was actually thinking of just also kind of kicking it. But this is where both of them just launches their own attack to just blast the door hinges off, even destroying and killing off some of the guards that were there. Whatever, they don't care. This is where mostly Issei uses a bit of mostly this whitish kind of like bluish magic kind of appear in his hand like a ball, and this is where he says blue ball, mostly maximum kind of maximum blue. This is where a lapis blue. This is where Kazutora says crackling black lightning, and this is where both of them launches an attack straight together right now, combining both attacks and smashing upon the door hinges, destroying everything that was in front of it. Which mostly gracefully just watches this and just how horrifying both of their power are. Just how powerful they are both together. Which you can see that basically Riser is probably fucked. But mostly he's just going to kick his ass a little bit and then done. Because Riser does not care even if he has to get his ass beat again by a Kurokawa. He does not care. This is where, mostly Riser and everyone was confused. This is where the guards were actually horrified when their kind of friends just got slaughtered. But whatever. This is where Issei and even Kazutora walks in who had a care in the world. Right now, Rias is confused and just like horrified and why both of them are here. Either to slaughter the devil race or to free her. Or maybe something else. This is where Rias is just horrified. Even once they call her Farai, just horrified. This is where, they are just shocked until mostly the Phenix household, basically, Mr. I forgot, what was this goddamn name? Mr. Phenix and also the Gremory from mostly Zyarkis Gremory say, guards, stop them at once. This is where, mostly the guards were rushing straight towards Issei and Kazutora. This is where Kazutora says, mostly he says, Issei, you should probably kind of like hold a bit of your energy. I'll let you rest for a little bit because I know that blast took a lot of you. This is where Issei just scoffs and says, I can kill them by myself only. Yeah. But you won't do it fast enough. This is where mostly Zana disappears, or not Zana, mostly Kazutora disappears from Issei's view, and of course disappears and reappears behind the guards. The guards are all killed in an instant. Their heads would literally just pop up in the air dead. This is where, mostly Riser remembers this person now. Remembering who exactly this person is. Kazutora. What's it called? I forgot his last name also. But this is where, mostly Riser says, shit, you can't be serious. Why did the Kurokawa brought him also? Wasn't he also insane? Why is every person that's mostly in Tokyo Shiba City were always insane? Even the girls were insane. But not the point. Oh shit, either I'm gonna get my ass beat two-way on a damn Sunday because either from both Kazutora and Issei, or Issei is just here to finally kick my ass and make me lose and freeing Rias out of the fucking marriage, even though it's kind of freeing me. This is where mostly both the Articus and the Phenix kind of said, huh? Damn it, this is where, before they even get more guards, mostly Cersei says, I'm sorry here. I call in mostly Issei Kurokawa here. I call him here just to fight against mostly Rias Gremory, or mostly just to fight, not Rias Gremory, to fight against Riser Phenix, just for entertainment. This is where mostly Cersei's question Riser if he accepts, while Riser says, sure, I accept. Like he straight up just accept, like acting arrogant so much. Which mostly Issei gets annoyed a little bit. He has a tick mark, which mostly mostly Riser knows that from his corner. I didn't realize that he probably pissed the fuck off mostly Issei, but not the point. This is where mostly his older brother, mostly Riser's older brother, kind of just says, yeah, I want some entertainment. This is where Naruto Phoenix kind of says, it'll be fine. Don't lose, Riser. That's where Naruto Phoenix said, because he really does not want Riser to lose. While the oldest brother just doesn't seem to care too much about the marriage or not, because he actually knows about Riser's true feelings, not his arrogant attitude, but his actual true feelings towards mostly Rias Gremory. So pretty much he can guess that Riser is either gonna give up midway battle and not truly fight against mostly the human full seriously, because he wants to get out of this marriage truly fast as possible, or maybe the other way. He doesn't know fully about his brother, but yeah. This is where, well, the older sister being Mariana Phoenix says, well, I wish I was the one fighting him. Not gonna lie, he is kind of cute. This is where Mariana kind of licks her lips and looking at mostly Issei, which Issei gets kind of unnerved with her. This is where, well, mostly Riser Phoenix kind of just switch up at his like older sister. This is where Rebel Phoenix says, "Don't lose, big brother." This is where, well, mostly Riser says, "I'm going to lose, no matter what. Even if I go full fucking power, this motherfucker's gonna kick my ass." God. This is where, well, mostly Sir Zack says, "So what will be your favorite for mostly after this match?" This is where some like devils got outraged while mostly Issei sent a bit of his blood to shut them the fuck up. This is where Issei says, "Oh, that's easy. I want mostly Ria's Grimmery to be free from this marriage. Also, I want two favors." This is where, well, mostly Issei said with a very dead tone voice on his mostly look, but not the point. Mostly dead tone and also kind of being dead serious. This is where, well, mostly Sir Zack switched up but nodded. Of course, he also felt that powerful kind of conqueror's wave because he knocked out almost half the devils out because they were basically glaring and protesting against Issei, but Issei knocked him the fuck out to showing that he truly is a conqueror, to showing this motherfucker does not give a damn. He will be on demon time. Literally. But not the point. Rias felt a little bit of like her heart beating because mostly Issei wants her to be free, but not for the right reasons. Not entirely. This is where, well, mostly Issei said, "Other than that, let's begin, Riser Phoenix. Let's see who's stronger." This is where they both get teleported because Tora is just there, just like looking at the devils with a very vicious grin on his face. Like he's waiting for one devil to do something towards him. He won't mind killing them. This is where, well, his hand is kind of glowing, crackling, black, and kind of goldenish lightning, and his hand is slowly turning into a claw. He's just waiting for a devil to fight him. With this, where half the devils are unnerved with mostly Kazutora giving out this vicious grin, and of course this vicious look from his eyes. Right now looking like if he wants to just kind of kill them all. This is where, well, he's not trapped in a room with devils. The devils are trapped in a room with this motherfucker being the son of Crom Crutch. So, pretty much, let's see the odds. Who is actually trapped with who? This is where, well, mostly Kazutora wants to murder. He has very a hungry, lustful kind of grin for a freaking battle to kill these devils. He doesn't like devils at all, because they also target him when he was younger, but not the point. But mostly his father was there to kind of slaughter them, but not the point either. But let me begin into the battle between Issei and Riser. This is where Riser says, "Haha, you will not be able to defeat Riser Phoenix, a human like you will not be able to defeat me. Riser Phoenix." This is where we almost see Issei says, "Right, he has to be acting arrogant." Fine. You think I'm not going to be mostly getting to be able to kick your ass? Okay. Oh, time to show you what I can do. This is where Riser switch ups and feels like he's going to die. He's going to die. But then again, he's letting death with him. He rather hug Hades. He doesn't care. He'd rather be dead. If it can save him away from this goddamn merge, then he will be fine. This is where, well, Riser scoffs out the outside saying, "Ha! You, a human, will be able to defeat me? Not in millions of years." This is where Riser gets pulling in and knowing what exactly this attack was. And he fucking kicks him in the face, grabbing him from the face and then punching him in the face again. This is where, well, he then grabs Riser from the arm, twisting and snapping and then start kind of kicking his ass. But yeah, he started giving him the fucking hand combo. Well, mostly the, not hand combo, mostly the, combo for the call, just like Naruto Uzumaki from what's it called, you know, the battle between mostly Naruto Uzumaki versus Sasuke. That was basically the combo that he was giving this man. He was giving him the 1, 2, 3 fuck you. But yeah, this is where, well, he was starting beating his ass, but not the point. He was also kind of like giving him the hands of like Gojo Satoru when he was fighting against Joe. But yeah, this is where, well, mostly what's it called, Riser was not the same after a while, and this is where Riser, he gets up even though he's healing slowly and saying, "I will not die. Do you not know this is the importance for the Devil Society?" He said right now, say boost. This is where, well, the boosted gear appears, and this is where, well, Riser pales and sees, oh shit, well, I'm dead now. This is where, well, everyone pales seeing the boosted gear. Most of the devils thinking that this kid, a human, would not be strong enough to defeat Riser, the Phoenix himself. Until they see the boosted gear. Fuck. Say less. This is where Issei says, time to end this, Riser. Actually, not end this. Let's just keep starting this. Issei said with a very vicious grin on his face. This is where Riser pales and says, please have mercy in my soul. He's thinking in his head, please have mercy. I promise I won't be arrogant no more. This is where, Riser is just scared and paling at Issei, but this is where, Issei right now beats his ass faster than mostly the Flash or Sonic can ever see. Even in their kind of mostly just stop time ability, whatever. Mostly the Flash stop time, but not the point. But this is where, or slow time, but not the point. This is where, Issei literally beats the shit out of Riser. Riser was knocked out for the whole damn count. But we go into mostly Issei going back towards the stadium, or not stadium, mostly the place, the hallway, whatever. Everyone's quiet. The devils are still just quiet. The ones that got knocked out by Issei's Conqueror talking. Issei notices and sees that they're basically back up. Issei didn't like that. He sent a bit of Conqueror talking, knocking them all back the fuck out. Issei says, that's better. I don't really like seeing devils in my sword, mostly CV of I, whatever. Not the point. This is where, he looks at, Sursex, and this is where Sursex says, okay, so you want to free Rhea Scrimmy? Yes! So what's your two other favors? I want Rhea Scrimmy to get the fuck out of Kuo. This is where, mostly Rhea's winding her eyes, realizing that Issei isn't just doing this just because he wants to free her. It was because he wants to kick Rhea Scrimmy out of the damn, mostly, like, her own fucking land. Like, literally, that was the only other reason why. That's why he asked for two favors. And this is where, mostly, Sursex says, he looks just shocked. And Graceby also looks shocked. Every other devil that was there just whined their eyes, seeing mostly that Rhea's literally got kicked out of her own goddamn territory by a human, because clearly this human doesn't like her at all. And that's where mostly Sursex was hoping was mostly the Red Dragon Emperor for a marriage contract with Rhea. No, it was the opposite. Issei says, get that bitch out the damn territory. Do you think I want to deal with her? I'm not gonna lie, but she was the most annoying little bitch ever. This is where mostly Riser is there, but of course on a stretcher, and of course he's thinking in his head, that is so fucking true. This is where mostly Kazutora says, I agree with that. She is nothing but an annoying little brat that doesn't understand shit about the real life world. She understands that basically that she can be spoiled as fucking hell. This is where mostly Rhea's has never encountered fucking Kazutora, but Kazutora doesn't seem to even like her at all. Just because of her damn personality. This is where, Rhea's wants to cry, and this is where, not Naruto, mostly Issei says, that is not all. Naruto Phenix. Issei points his hand straight toward Naruto Phenix, and this is where, mostly all the Phoenix members just looks confused. The older Phoenix kind of probably already understands what exactly is happening. Clearly, Naruto Phoenix decided to piss off this Red Dragon Emperor, the new generation Red Dragon Emperor, about something. Issei says, do you not think I haven't fucking noticed that you've been sending damn strays towards my house? Literally double strays to my house to try to kill me. I'm not going to lie, just because I smacked the shit out of the red-haired bitch because I believe in equal rights, equal fights, because she tried to slap the shit out of me. I mean, she did slap the shit out of me, that's why I smacked the shit out of her, but not the point. You think your bitch ass can literally just send straight devils without the consequences of you're not going to get murdered? I might have not killed Riser Phoenix because, mostly I wouldn't kill him that much because it was mostly the fact that I wanted those favors. But that means the fucking other favor is for me to murder your ass, you son of a bitch. This is where, Naruto Phoenix realized that Issei is actually going to kill him. This is where, mostly all of them just looks at mostly Naruto Phoenix. Both Merliona and even the older brother looks at Naruto Phoenix, and Naruto just kind of just glares at Issei, thinking that he will be able to kind of defeat this human. And this is where, mostly Sursex can see that Issei wants to kill Naruto Phoenix. This is where, mostly he questioned why until he throws a bunch of evidence. Mostly Kazutora just throws a bunch of evidence right towards mostly Sursex, with Sursex catching it. What is this? Watch the videos. Pretty much we found out all the shit, or mostly Issei was the one to find all the shit in mostly documents and other stuff from what Naruto Phoenix was trying to do. And this is where, mostly Sursex reads it, and of course, this is where, it was just a bunch of like documents and other things, and this is where he just wanted his eyes. Basically, what Naruto Phoenix was trying to do was kill Issei because he doesn't know about the Kurokawa family at all. He doesn't know anything about Naruto, well, not Naruto Phoenix, mostly Issei from the fact that he has not seen his true power at all. Mostly, he only understands that he smacked the shit out of Ria screaming. Ria was crying, and of course, crying to him. This is where, well, mostly all that happened. This is where, well, Surtex looks at Naruto Phoenix with a disappointed look. This is where, well, most of the older Phoenix brother decides to go up towards most of Surtex to see the documents, and this is where, well, he looks at it and just sighs and says, I knew your arrogant ass attitude would actually get you killed. I don't care about what happens to you. If you die, you die. Well, it might make your Parage happy or something. This is where mostly Naruto Phoenix glares at his older brother. This is where, well, mostly Mariana went to go check on it, even though she doesn't like reading. She is still very good and mostly just becoming a leader, but whatever. She looks at it and just says, wow, you are a very disgusting creep. I wasn't expecting to be a part of a family with a disgusting creep. At least Riser managed to change after a while. This is what, well, mostly Naruto Phoenix says, you think he'd change? Why didn't he give up this marriage? This is what, well, Riser gets the fuck up after a while because thanks to Raffle giving him like Phoenix Surf. This is where Riser says, the only reason why I didn't give up this marriage is because I knew your ass was going to kill him. Besides, I met up with Issei a while ago, mostly like 10 days before the rating games. The reason why is because he called upon me to ask him mostly about the magic circle. When I told him about who exactly were you, I decided to give him the coordinates and to find you and kind of get information. So when the rating games appear, this is where, well, mostly Riser explains what really happened. This is where, well, his family kind of, mostly both of his parents are disappointed. But of course, this is where they can understand a little bit. And this is where, well, mostly the Gremory family seems saddened and distraught about their kind of daughter being kind of annoying prick towards either the Phoenix heir that they're having to be married off to, or mostly the Red Dragon Emperor, or also known as the other kid named Kazutora, which they haven't found out that this kid is literally the son of Crown Crush. If they found out, they probably would understand why he looks so kind of bloodthirsty, but not the point. This is where, well, mostly with all that happening, we go into mostly Sursex already removing the kind of like territory away from Rias and was about to give it to not Naruto, Issei. Not Naruto. Naruto was actually beat the shit out of by Issei. Literally, Issei and Kazutora gave him the two-piece combo by beating his ass straight to the ground and literally were about to kill him. Until mostly Sursex tried to calm them down, not killing him, because he knows that the Phoenix would just come back a little bit stronger, probably. Because, well, they can't die. Issei gave him the fucking the hollow purple attack and killed him in an instant, erasing his ass from existence. Right now, this is where Sursex can understand now that hollow purple is much stronger than destruction magic. Right now, scaring him a little bit when he saw that. Literally, Kazutora didn't care. He uses also Black Lightning, a Black Lightning attack that was actually powerful enough to rival that of Hollow Purple. When combining that with Hollow Purple, it wasn't Black Lightning. It was called Golden, mostly Golden Reverse Lightning. This is what, mostly this Reverse Lightning attack was able to destroy any molecules, anything, even that of mostly Phoenix molecules. But yeah, by just erasing him also from the world. But yeah, it was a technique just created similar to that of Hollow Purple. But yeah. But this is where, well, mostly both Issei and Kazutora shown that can literally beat the shit out of a Phoenix without caring the world and killing him or erasing him from existence, whatever. This is where, well, mostly scaring the shit of, what's it called? Sorry, mostly scaring the shit out of mostly Sursex, but yeah. But of course, in where, well, the territory was about to give in toward Issei until Issei just throws it upon Sona, which Sona just doesn't understand why, and even mostly Sursex doesn't understand neither, until Issei explains that he doesn't want to just have such a drag time on dealing with mostly the territory, so he'd rather just give it to mostly either humans or Sona, because whatever. He's not that type of person to actually mostly take care of something. He might be smart, but he doesn't want to deal with shit like that, but yeah. Kazutora doesn't either want to deal with that shit neither. Responsibility neither, but yeah. But of course, Sona now has a bigger territory entirely for herself, which she just sweat drops, but yeah. Of course, you will get revenge for mostly the ship, but yeah, towards mostly Issei. But not as like revenge or killing, but as like a petty revenge later. Just because she needs to worry about more work now. She's torturous, but yeah. But not the point. Of course, the work, well, mostly Issei just says, other than that, me and Kazutora will be going then. This is where, well, mostly Sursex actually wanted to make an alliance with Issei, but Issei said refuse and disappears. The only reason why is because he does not like doubles at all. He's not happy or even like them at all, being near them at all. So yeah, even if mostly doubles try to put him in the porridge, he would still swallow them. He does not care. He still is not very good friendly terms with doubles at all, and never will be. But not the point. But other than that, I'll be leaving it off here for part 6. Until next time, but other than that, I am basically, my throat hurts, and other than that, it's pretty hot right now in my room, so I'll be going. Bye soon. Yeah, bye.